Now, on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden and Israel's prime minister speak for the first time in more than a month. This morning, Biden's warning to Benjamin Netanyahu and what Israel has agreed to do.
More records potentially set or tied today. We're going to talk about that and then the spring weather that's on the way now that winter is wrapping up.
And we take a close look at the devastating costs of child care and the help coming for some families in Spokane. They're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Tuesday, March 19th. Let's send things over to Mark Peterson for a look at that forecast there. You said, Mark, winter's wrapping up. It's going to feel springy today, though.
That's going to be maybe even summerish. 43 degrees currently with a clear sky in Spokane, 36 and a clear sky into Coeur d'Alene. Not that many miles between us. We look at the 4 things that we need to know. Record warmth, again, possible today. There's going to be a ton of sunshine. Wednesday, that's when we start to see the changes that are going to bring about a very wet and cool weekend. For right now, it's freezing in Deer Park at 32 degrees. It's 43 at the airport, 39 Liberty Lake. So depending on where you are right now, well, that's what you're going to have to do for the next 3 to 4 hours, dress appropriately, and then it's just going to warm up for everybody. Here's the day today. We will see plenty of sunshine today, a few clouds out there. By 2 o'clock, we're going to be at 66. Again, 68 will be our high today. We'll see that in the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. Winds are going to be light, going to be gorgeous. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll have some changes. I'll have that for you coming up.
Mark, thanks. An Airway Heights mother and her boyfriend accused of child abuse will be arraigned today.
She and her boyfriend, an active duty member at Fairchild Air Force Base, were arrested earlier this month on several child abuse charges against a 7-year-old boy. The investigation began in January when a Sunset Elementary School counselor noticed bruising on the child's face and saw him taking milk and food out of a garbage can at school. That child was taken to Sacred Heart, where medical staff noted bruising on his neck and a 12-pound weight loss since before the school's winter break. Court documents revealed that the child met with a caseworker at Partners with Families and Children. He told him his mom's boyfriend would put his hands around his throat and lift him to where his feet were off the floor. He also said he was forced to sleep naked in a bathtub for several nights. 4 News Now is not naming the suspects because doing so could identify a victim of child abuse.
At the Breaking Now desk, this morning, new details on the war in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has agreed to send officials to the White House to discuss a prospective Rafah operation. The agreement to hold talks about Rafah follows a meeting with Biden and Netanyahu just yesterday, their first discussion in more than a month. The president warning Netanyahu that any military operation in Rafah, where 1.5 million people are seeking shelter, would be a mistake. This comes as the U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, is set to head on a high-stakes trip to Saudi Arabia and Egypt this week for ceasefire discussions between Israel and Hamas. Blinken is calling on Israel to prioritize the protection of people in its war against Hamas. On a diplomatic trip to the Philippines today, Blinken also implored Israel to provide more assistance to what he called a, quote, horrific humanitarian situation for women, for children, and for men.
100% of the population in Gaza is at severe levels of acute food insecurity. That's the first time an entire population has been so classified.
Blinken also urged Israel to have a plan for Gaza after the war, which he hopes ends soon. Blinken saying the plan would have to be consistent with Israel's need to defend itself. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
The Department of Commerce is giving $30 million to early learning centers throughout the state.
$1.6 million in those grants is headed to centers here in Spokane County, opening more than 500 new child care spots countywide. At Glow Early Learning Center in Spokane, the grant will fund 4 brand new classrooms, opening up 60 new spots. It's happening at a time when finding childcare is extremely difficult. About 60% of the children at Glow are the children of students at Lumen High School, a public school helping to meet the needs of teen parents. One Lumen senior says without the program, she probably would not be graduating.
I probably wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have Glow. I would not be finishing my education, and I would just be another statistic for teen parents.
Now, if you'd like to enroll your child in one of these spots, Glow has an application up on its website. It also could use some volunteers. We have that information on our website, KXLY.com.
And money from that same program will create childcare space for children with disabilities here in Spokane. Julie German Murray created the Rosalie Murray Memorial Foundation that'll run that program. Julie named the foundation after her daughter Rosalie, who was born with a disability and died a few years ago.
We are hoping that our facility, which will be called Birdie's Nest because Rosalie's nickname was Birdie, will be open in January of 2026, and hopeful to be able to serve 100 children total, with no fewer than 33% of those children being children who have disabilities.
To learn more about Birdie's Nest and to see a full list of other child care centers benefiting from the Commerce Department funds, find this story on KXLY.com.
Well, for many parents, the biggest child care hurdle is the price. Let's take a look here at the numbers. In Washington, the annual cost per child is $13,000. In Idaho, it's $8,300. That's according to the World Population Review. For many families in our area, that's a big chunk of their annual income. A family earning the median household income in Spokane County will spend 18% of their yearly salary on child care. That's 11% in Kootenai County. The federal government considers child care affordable if it does not exceed 7%. Now, in both states, lawmakers passed legislation to help give parents a little more breathing room. In Idaho, families can get about $200 in a tax credit. In Washington, the state will subsidize child care for families who make less than 60% of the state's median income. Right now in our nation's capital, Congress is considering a bill that would expand the U.S. child tax credit. If signed into law, the new program would mainly benefit lower income families. Households with more than one child will receive the same credit for each child, just as higher income households already receive. The bill already made it out of the House and is currently being considered in the Senate. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:07.
Let's check in with Mark again. We are talking about wrapping up winter, starting spring.
We weren't the only ones that had a new record high yesterday. We had Pullman, Omak, and Ephrata, and many others in the Pacific Northwest really enjoying that beautiful weather. And that's all going to go away. So we are going to see true spring weather come in for the end of the week and mild transition, that full forecast coming up.
One Spokane Valley teacher received a heartwarming surprise from her colleagues and students. We're sharing the full story coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And skyrocketing gas prices just in time for your spring break trips. Up next, how much they've jumped and how fast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's time to hoop it up at Missisquoi Casino Hotel. Score your share of over $22,000 in cash. Play your favorite games now to earn entries to Shoot Hoops for cash. Missisquoi Casino Hotel.
The Rock Rollers Club of Spokane proudly presents the Gem Mineral and Jewelry Show March 22nd through 24th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Over 40 dealers will be selling gems, jewelry, crystals, and lapidary supplies. See outstanding displays of gemstones, fossils, and minerals. Enjoy children's activities, gem cutting demonstrations, hourly door prizes, and more. Tickets available at the door with cash or credit card. The 63rd Annual Gem Mineral and Jewelry Show March 22nd through the 24th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Get ready for this.
Here it comes! From Stranger Things and Ghostbusters, Finn Wolfhard, plus the top chefs. Poutine. It is smothered in cheese curds. My mouth is watering.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
At Just Between Friends, you'll find everything you need for your family. It's all here.
I've been shopping in JBF since my kids were little, and we just love it.
Is the one-stop shop for everything that you need for your kids and your grandkids.
I'm a first-time mom. I got a lot of clothing, shoes, I got a changing table. It's been a lot of fun.
Such a blessing to be able to shop, sell, and save at JBF. This has been a game changer for our family.
Just Between Friends at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,000 total value on Silverado, LTZ, and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
It's time time to hoop it up at Mr. Quad Casino Hotel. Score your share of over $22,000 in cash. Play your favorite games now to earn entries to shoot hoops for cash. Mr. Quad Casino Hotel.
4 News Now is brought to you by Floor Trader Outlet.
Your time is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. An unwelcome milestone at the gas pump. Gas prices are higher now than they've been all year, creeping closer to $4 a gallon.
Now, according to AAA, the national average price for regular gas is up to $3.47 a gallon. It's the first time since December that prices have been up on a year-by-year basis. Spokane County's average is at $3.96 today. It's almost 50 cents a gallon higher than just a month ago. Kootenai counties have gone up nearly as much, rising to $3.43 a gallon. Now, industry experts say while demand usually increases in the warmer months as the warmer weather warms up, other factors are causing prices to skyrocket.
Spring arrives tonight, but from the deep south to the upper Midwest feels like spring really sprung weeks ago. This winter was the warmest on record for the lower 48 states. Average temperatures in Wisconsin nearly 10 degrees above normal. An early spring comes with consequences, though. Almost every region of the country could now see a more intense allergy season, and reduced snowpack could come with a higher risk of wildfires.
And our snowpack sitting at about 60 to 70% of average. We look at the 10-second takeaway. Cool, not cold, so light layers heading out. Grab your sunglasses. You'll need them. Maybe some sunscreen if you're out for a long time. Sunny and 68 today.
The Washington Department of Health has downgraded its respiratory virus guidance. It now recommends anyone who contracts COVID-19, the flu, or RSV to stay home and away from others until symptoms improve, and they have no fever for at least 24 hours. This update falls in line with what the CDC recommends in its recent updates. The DOH still wants you to remember people can be contagious even when their symptoms have improved, saying they should take extra precautions during the first 5 days of returning to normal activities by doing things like wearing a mask and physical distancing.
The CDC is now warning about a global uptick in measles. And as the spring and summer travel season kicks off, it's calling on doctors to encourage vaccinations, especially for children traveling internationally. So far this year, the U.S. has detected 58 cases, matching the total number of cases for all of 2023. Spokane County reported a case of measles last month. That sparked the regional health district to encourage parents to make sure their children and even themselves are up to date on their vaccinations. The U.S. eliminated measles as an epidemic 24 years ago, but some imported cases are still seen every year. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:13.
Do you hold out on buying a lottery ticket until that jackpot is huge? Well, then your time is now. Coming up a little later, we look at the big prizes on the line in the Mega Millions and Powerball lotteries.
And Allison Martinez live at West Valley High School this morning, showing us a very special surprise for a very special staff member.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU and Volunteers Count.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Is your car scratched or damaged after the winter weather? Visit American Way Collision Center to get your vehicle summer ready. With over 60 years of experience, their employees make the quality difference. Come visit American Way Collision Center on Francis.
Hi, welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming to Coeur d'Alene Honda for years, and they always treat me just like family here.
Our customers love how easy it is to do business with us.
We have Hondas that fit everyone's budget.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
All new Hondas and select pre-owned come with our nationwide lifetime warranty.
Plus, all new Hondas come with 2 years free maintenance.
Which Honda would you prefer? Coeur d'Alene Honda with the lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you, or the other guys?
Don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Choosing countertops is one of the biggest decisions that you make during a kitchen remodel, and my husband and I thought that we would have to go to Seattle to find what we wanted. A friend recommended that we try Granite Concepts in Lewiston, and the people at Granite Concepts were amazing. They were friendly and straightforward and helped us find exactly the countertops that we wanted.
Granite Concepts. Beauty set in stone.
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you.
nights, relax and stay, we got you. Wanna be entertained, we got you. Wanna play golf all day, we got you. Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do, we got you. Want some tasty food, we got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping, we got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. At the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser does more than clean. It actually protects skin by keeping it hydrated, so you're always ready for the unexpected. Cetaphil, we do skin, you do you.
Is your car scratched or damaged after the winter weather? Visit American Way Collision Center to get your vehicle summer ready. With over 60 years of experience, their employees make the quality difference. Come visit American Way Collision Center on Francis.
It was a morning of congratulations and happy tears for a West Valley teacher. Shantae Payne was surprised with the title of High School Advisor of the Year for the Northwest.
At the same school-wide assembly, Miss Payne was also given the West Valley School District's Above and Beyond Award. Allison Martinez is live outside of West Valley this morning to recap that big surprise. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. It was a very special start to the day right here at West Valley High School. Now, the entire school piled into the gym for what they thought was a live news broadcast led by students, but instead, their very own staff member was surprised with a statewide honor. West Valley Student President nominated Shantae for the title of High School Advisor of the Year. He wrote that Shantae pours her heart into teaching geometry and advising her students to be strong leaders.
She is the most empowering person I know. She holds herself to a higher standard and she holds those around her to a higher standard. And she uplifts people just to be their true selves, and she gives energy to students coming to this building.
During the assembly, Shantae's students and colleagues agreed that she excels at both love and tough love. Shantae says it's important to understand that every child and every day is different.
Really, just keep it, what do they say, keep it at 100? And that's what I do with every single one of them, and I will love them hard one day, and if I have to be soft the next day with them, you know, I can be soft the next day with them, but just meeting them where they're at.
At the assembly, Shantae was also surprised by her fiance and the Association of Washington Student Leaders director. Congratulations to Shantae and all of West Valley High School. For more information on this story, you can go to our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Spokane Valley, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
It really is a big honor. Congratulations.
The biggest congratulations. That's so awesome. Well, hey, here is a live look over Spokane this morning. The arena there is going to be packed here in just a couple of days.
Sure is.
Could it be March Madness? Could the weather be sort of March Madness as well?
Yeah, your forecast is a bit of madness.
It's going to be a little crazy. Now, it's summer-like. Winter ends today. Spring arrives at 8:06 with the vernal equinox. And then it will truly feel like spring weather with some winter twists coming in this weekend. It's going to be one of those days. All right, so downtown we're sitting at 40 degrees. We have 32 into Deer Park. You've got temperatures in the upper 30s. Coeur d'Alene over to Post Falls, Hayden at 36. So yeah, temperatures are varying a little bit, but everybody's going to be under the sunshine and above average temperatures today. We're forecasting 68, which again would tie a record set back in 1947. 41 for the overnight low, mostly clear, beautiful night. This dome of high pressure that we've had record highs starting on Saturday. So we've had 4 days of gorgeous weather is going to now start slipping south out of the area, allowing for low pressure and cooler temperatures to start working into the Pacific Northwest, which will then produce what we love to call rain and snow into the mountains. Now, the mountains need the snow. There's no doubt about it. I don't think that we're really wanting snow in the lower elevations, but we could see that Sunday morning and Monday morning. We are going to see higher elevation snows into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but we could very well see that potential as that snow level falls and we cool down. Early morning, we could see that rain or rain-snow mix. So Here we go. Friday, Saturday, the best chance of seeing moisture and almost a lock. Sunday, about a 40% chance. But if it happens Sunday morning, it'll be cold enough. Could see some rain snow mix or even some snow changing over to rain. Planning forecasts into the mid-50s Thursday, Friday, into the mid-40s Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But look at the overnight lows for Sunday morning and Monday morning. Into the upper 20s. That's where we'll see that potential for some snow in the lower elevations. Not looking for a storm, but enough to go, seriously, Mother Nature?
Don't love it. Don't love it.
All right. Thanks,
love
Mark.
today.
We do love today. Yes, there's that.
Focus on the present.
It's now 6:20.
March Madness is coming to Spokane. The Spokane Arena hosts first and second round games in the men's tournament starting on Friday. Sports director Julian Minnesone shows us what it took to get to the big dance and get it back to the Inland Northwest. It's coming up next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George Guy Kia. You can't afford to miss this sales event. Score the winning deal with the new 2024 EV6 Wind all-wheel drive for only $335 a month. New 2024 Forte LXS only $199 a month.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Come visit the George Guy team today in Liberty Lake off I-90 or online anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
Together is the best way to discover joy. Kinder Joy. Open a world of surprise.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
The 4 News Now team is back together. I'm Derek Dice. My co-anchor, Kirsten O'Connor, has been at home with her new baby boy, Noah. Now she's ready to get back to work telling the stories that matter to you. Join us both weekdays on 4 News Now at 5 and 6.
Lucky you. Ironstone Furniture and Fire has everything you need to furnish your home, including custom-made and one-of-a-kind furniture. Now on sale. Visit our family-owned furniture store today. Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
The NCAA is returning to Hooptown, USA.
You get to see these quality championship teams.
It's the 6th time the men's tournament will be played in Spokane, and the first since 2016.
It's a monumental time for Spokane to celebrate the big win on all scales, from the economy side of things to the fan engagement to really providing some spotlights even on our local universities and the programs that they have at scale.
The University of Idaho is the host for the 6 games that will be played at Spokane Arena, an event that's been 6 years in the making.
If you can offer a great event and you can put on a good show, so to speak, and allow the teams to get to a site fairly easy, which Spokane has the airport, and you supply the hotels and all that.
Making Spokane a slam dunk destination. There were more than 3,000 bid submissions from cities and universities across the country, all hoping to host a number of different NCAA sporting events from 2022 to 2026. Earning a bid is like winning the lottery.
We work with our hotel partners in securing all of the room blocks. We work with transportation. We work with the airport. We work with the police department for escorts.
Spokane was set to host the men's tournament in 2020 until it was canceled due to COVID and moved to a bubble the following year, making this year's March Madness sweet indeed.
Gonzaga was a #1 seed. It would have been the first time that a #1 seed could essentially have played in front of its hometown.
No Zags, no problem. Spokane Sports says tickets sold out faster than any other venue. They say tourism from past tournaments have brought a nearly $4 million boost to the local economy.
To have a community that rallies around sporting events has been a huge attribution to why the NCAA keeps picking us.
Organizers are already game planning for future NCAA tournaments, including a women's regional next season and potentially another men's tournament in 2027.
We're not in competition with a professional sports organization. You know, we're not against an NBA team trying to sell out something the same weekend. And so when events are hosted here, it's, you know, people show up.
And tune in tomorrow morning for much more March Madness from the 4 News Now sports team. Julian covering the Zags from Salt Lake City and Alex Crescenti in Omaha following WSU.
They're on their way right now, making their way out there.
They are. Good, exciting time. It is now 6:26.
Weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Mounjaro have seen crazy popularity this year, but accessing them has been a challenge for some. How one former Spokane athlete is hoping to make it easier for people to access that medication and take back control of their health.
Plus a financial crisis in the middle of his campaign. Former President Trump having trouble paying his owed $464 million bond. Sydney Charles breaking down what could happen if he can't come up with the cash. And as we head to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, cracking down on what's being called crime tourism.
We have a significant increase in burglaries from organized groups.
Authorities say theft groups are coming in from South America, entering the U.S. on tourist visas to target upscale neighborhoods, breaking into homes, stealing jewelry, cash, and other luxury goods.
They come into this country or many other countries around the world as well on 90-day visas and take advantage of our systems and our laws.
Surveillance video showing 2 different residences being burglarized in Redlands, California. One man shining a flashlight into a dark home, and then at another home nearby. These 3 thieves smashing the window before entering. And we'll have much more on what law enforcement is doing to combat this new trend in thefts coming up at 7 a.m. with your GMA First Look. I'm Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch, because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Inland Northwest Honda Dealers.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $12.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
This is a great opportunity to recognize the people who are behind the scenes doing the work.
STCU's Volunteers Count showcases people who volunteer.
There's just so many people that need so much help.
This grant that we just received is going to be such a blessing.
This is quite an honor. It will help so many people.
Tell us about a volunteer who inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate today.
Thanks to STCU and News 4 for doing this. It's amazing.
At Parker Toyota, we believe in driving with confidence. Parker Toyota's certified pre-owned vehicles offer you affordability and dependability when buying your next Toyota.
We take the guesswork out of buying pre-owned because every Toyota certified vehicles goes through 160-point check by our trained technician.
Whether it's a stylish sedan or versatile SUV or a fuel-efficient hybrid, we have the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the area.
See our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time triple pet pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Giant, classic, and mini cup pepperoni? Now that is an expression.
Order the triple pep today.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker starts along the southern border and the Supreme Court indefinitely blocking a controversial Texas border law. It would allow state officials to arrest and detain people they suspect of entering the U.S. illegally. Since Governor Greg Abbott signed the bill in December, immigration advocates have raised concerns about racial profiling as well as detentions and attempted deportations by state authorities. Shortly after the order was announced Monday, Abbott issued a response saying that, quote, Texas will continue utilizing every tool and strategy to respond to this Biden-made border crisis.
The next massive Mega Millions jackpot drawing is tonight. 28 straight drawings have failed to find a big winner. Now, the jackpot is estimated at $875 million. The Powerball is growing large, too, up to $687 million after no one won it from last night's drawing. The next Powerball drawing is coming up tomorrow night, so if you want to win, get your tickets. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Tuesday, March 19th. Let's check in with Mark with your first alert forecast. Mark, we usually do a pool for when the tickets get that big, the jackpots.
Bought a couple of tickets yesterday. The odds are I'll be here tomorrow. All right, so this is how it sets up. Record warmth possible again in the 4 things you need to know. Lots of sunshine today everywhere you go. Changes really start Wednesday. We start to feel it and see it, and then that brings us to a wet and cool weekend. So getting those things done over the next couple of days would be great. We've got a blue sky, a few high thin clouds. That's it, 43 degrees. It's a nice start. Now, we have temperatures as cold as 32 in Deer Park. Cheney, you're at 36. We got 37 into Coeur d'Alene, but we have low 40s downtown. So again, just wherever you're living, you may need to put a better layer on, at least for the initial 2 to 3 hours. Then it warms up. I mean, by 10 o'clock, we'll be at 52 degrees. Again, 50 is a normal high for this time of year. We're going to have temperatures nearing 70 degrees. That'll start as early as 3, 4 o'clock.
Former Idaho State Police Trooper Daniel Howard is back in the Kootenai County Jail and could learn his fate today. He's on trial for the 2021 death of his wife.
Police arrested Howard Friday for violating his bond near the Spokane airport. Howard says he was not trying to run and that he was helping drop off a rental car used by a defense witness in the trial, Chris McCulloch. When he got within a few miles of the airport, Howard's ankle monitor went off, alerting law enforcement. Once they dropped off that car, police stopped them and questioned Howard. When officers asked to search the car, McCulloch said they had a gun in the car. It belonged to Howard. And because of this violation of his release terms, he will stay in jail without bond until the verdict. The jury heard closing arguments yesterday and should begin deliberations today. We'll let you know just as soon as it reaches a verdict.
And new from the Breaking Now desk, this morning, Donald Trump is potentially facing a massive financial crisis right in the middle of his presidential campaign. Trump's lawyers revealing just yesterday that the former president is unable to secure a bond for the civil fraud case against him in New York. Trump's lawyers say securing the money to pay a $464 million bond is a practical impossibility. His lawyers say they're facing difficulties after approaching more than 30 insurance companies for help and being rejected each time. The issue being Trump does not have enough cash on hand and the insurance companies would not take his properties as collateral. Trump and his eldest sons were found liable for fraudulently inflating the value of his properties to get favorable bank loans. Trump is appealing the ruling, and if Trump does not find the money, New York Attorney General Letitia James can ask the court to start seizing his properties.
We are prepared to make sure that the judgment is paid to New Yorkers.
Now, there's also the possibility that Trump could put his buildings up for sale now to raise quick cash. But his lawyers say that kind of fire sale would result in irrecoverable losses if his appeal succeeds. Payment is due at the end of this month. That means Trump has until next week to secure a bond. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. Idaho lawmakers are expected to vote this week on a bill that would ban the use of any public funds to pay for gender-affirming care. That includes Medicaid. The legislation already passed the House and only needs to clear the majority Republican Senate before going to Governor Brad Little's desk, where it likely will be signed into law.
In News for Your Health, President Biden signed a new executive order to support women's health research. The White House says the order will prioritize women's health across federal agencies.
I mean, across the board, this is really serious. And I will spearhead new research and innovation for breakthroughs in a wide range of women's health needs and that they experience throughout you experience throughout your lives. Because it really matters. It matters.
Some of the research will include looking at the gaps in federal funding when it comes to health issues that affect women, including menopause, arthritis, and heart disease. The prescription drug Ozempic is used to help people with diabetes, but many people have been using it for weight loss as well.
Right here in Spokane, a firefighting trailblazer and former college basketball star recently opened up a clinic that offers the generic version of that drug at a lower cost. Tammy Tibbles is one of Spokane's first female firefighters. She's also the 3rd leading scorer in Gonzaga women's basketball history. But even with all that athleticism, Tammy says she's struggled with her weight until she took Ozempic. She lost 65 pounds with the drug and said she's regained her confidence.
It was really frustrating. I've done that several times. So I've always struggled with my weight. And now I'm where I want to be, and I've been there for a while. I haven't been taking the medication for probably at least 6 months, and I haven't gained any weight back.
And that's why she opened Spokane Wellness Group. Now, without insurance, Ozempic costs around $1,300 a month. Her clinic offers the generic version for only a fraction of that price, hopefully making it more easily accessible for everyone. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:37.
Let's check in with Mark. What are we expecting as we head out the door today?
Temperatures around 40 degrees. We're going to have mostly sunny conditions. Really pretty nice. I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. However, those in Deer Park, kids are going to argue a little bit. Hey, it's freezing up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
jackets.
Just listen to your parents. We are going to see a gorgeous day today. We're going to have more on your full forecast coming up.
Also ahead, a cougar attack on the west side. How one Washington woman was able to escape when a cougar clamped down on her jaw. When we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected with Arexvy.
Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
But I'm protected.
Arexvy is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease from RSV and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV? Make it Arexvy.
BECU is more than just money. We are invested in our community. People will come in and say, BECU changed my life. We have free webinars and seminars, things that are going to help you sleep at night. If you follow the steps, within a couple of years, you could be buying your own home. And to see that happen is just phenomenal. We have the tools that they need to focus on their financial health and building financial wealth. BECU is not for profit and all for Spokane.
The spring rush is on to get those home remodel projects going this week at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop, shop for wood.
Upgrade your flooring with over 60 different styles and colors of vinyl plank, hardwood, or vinyl tile flooring. And if you're looking for decking, nobody has a better quality selection at Early Bird Spring Savings than the hometown pros at Windsor.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
Coeur d'Alene Nissan, the home of zero. Zero down, zero security deposit, zero first month's payment, zero due at signing. Financing is easy with 0% available and options for all types of credit. Locally owned and great deals. Why go anywhere else? Plus, we're offering top dollar because we want to buy your car. Selling your car just got easy with instant cash offers. Nice cars, nice people. Give us a try. Coeur d'Alene Nissan, right behind Super 1 on Highway 95.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:40. A 60-year-old woman who was attacked by a cougar a month ago in Western Washington credits her friends, a team of women cyclists, for saving her life. Carrie Regier was trail cycling with a group in Falls City last month when a cougar attacked, latching onto her jaw. Her friends hit the cougar with rocks and eventually freeing Carrie and then pinning the cougar under one of the bicycles with rocks and body weight. Carrie says the word thankful doesn't even begin to describe what she feels for her friends and her community.
They fought that cougar, and for me, they did this for me, and you know, they're my heroes. And every day has been getting better, you know. Every day's a day I'm alive and I get to see a beautiful sunny day like this.
It's a good outlook. Wow. Carrie says that the attack will not stop the group from doing what they love, which is riding their bikes. The Department of Fish and Wildlife says cougar attacks on people are very rare, but if you do encounter one in the wild, first, don't run. Any rapid movement may trigger an attack. Next, face the cougar. Talk to it firmly while slowly backing away. And finally, try to appear larger. You can do this by maybe standing on a rock or opening up your jacket to appear bigger.
All right, 6:41 on this Tuesday morning. Your 10-second takeaway. Cool, but not cold, so light layers are going to be fashionable. Sunny and warm today. Grab the shades. You'll need them. Our high today, record matching 68.
In news around the Northwest, a 43-year-old mountain climber is alive thanks to fellow climbers and rescuers. Falling ice hit the woman in the head Saturday afternoon while she descended Mount Hood near Portland. Others on the mountain called 911 and used their own gear to keep her warm for hours. When rescuers arrived, they used a complex set of rope systems to move her across the Mount Hood crater and then lower her down. She finally made it to the bottom at 3 the next morning and was taken to the hospital. Wow. Good morning. Northwest Time is now 6:42.
A West Valley teacher is being recognized for her hard work and dedication to her students. Allison Martinez is live from the school this morning.
That teacher's students and fellow colleagues really stepped up to make a very special surprise. We have the full story coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
A lot of injury attorneys you see on TV aren't even based around here. They could be in Texas, California,
or even worse, Florida.
You never know where they are when you call.
Unless, of course, you call us, the advocates.
After a car crash, local representation matters.
Yeah, good luck trying to get personal attention from 1,000 miles away.
And luck just doesn't cut it when you're dealing with big insurance companies. Call the advocates.
We're here for you, not way over there for you.
Injured? You deserve an advocate.
There are some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings.
Presentation looks great.
Thanks. Voya provides tools that help you make the right investment and benefit choices so you can reach today's financial goals. That one. And look forward to a more confident future.
That is one dynamic duo. Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
You've been hearing about it, and now we've got it at Post Falls Volkswagen, the ID4 electric SUV. This SUV has a space, warranty, technology that buyers want at a price that's competitive. The ID4 was engineered to win the hearts of SUV owners ready to go electric. With a quick charge and an EPA estimated range of 260 miles.
The Volkswagen ID4, now eligible for a $7,500 lease credit.
The ID4 electric SUV, see it at Post Falls Volkswagen.
The 4 News Now team is back together. I'm Derek Dice. My co-anchor, Kirsten O'Connor, has been at home with her new baby boy, Noah. Now she's ready to get back to work telling the stories that matter to you. Join us both weekdays on 4 News Now at 5 and 6.
We had to take out our old gas heating. That was a huge project. I was so overwhelmed, so I started contacting people off of Angie to work with people that knew what they were doing. It was a game changer.
Get started today at Angie.com.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Well, this is the moment. The West Valley community surprised one of their own with a very special award. Shantae Payne was recognized as the Northwest's Advisor of the Year.
Shantae teaches geometry and advises the ASB class at West Valley High School. Yesterday, students and staff surprised her with not just 1, but 2 awards. Our Allison Martinez is live at West Valley High School sharing Shantae's big surprise.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. It was a very special start to the day right here at West Valley High School. The entire school piled into the gym for what they thought was a student news segment, but instead they were surprising their very own staff member with a statewide award. West Valley's student president nominated Shantae for the title of High School Advisor of the Year. He describes her as the most empowering person he knows. I asked Shantae what was going through her mind when she heard her name called for that special award.
Just pure joy, yeah. And I get like super emotional when I talk about my kids, you know, and just what they mean to me. And so, yeah, just utter joy.
At the same school-wide assembly, Ms. Payne was also given West Valley's Above and Beyond Award. This is a district-wide award for staff members who go that extra mile for their students.
She really lives and breathes West Valley High School, which is phenomenal. She just brings such a light to the building that we often miss out on, and so it's just a great place because she's here with us.
At the assembly, Shantae was also surprised by her fiance and the Association of Washington Student Leaders Director. Congratulations to Shantae and the entirety of West Valley High School for this special recognition. For more on this story, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Spokane Valley, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
So awesome. That's a woman who cares about her students right there.
Love it.
Rock star.
Love it so much. Here is a live look this morning. We are, hey, what time is sunrise? We're like soon.
Yeah, no, 6:54.
Okay, 7 minutes away.
I felt like I was in a geometry quiz right there.
Sorry to put you on the spot. Pop quiz.
No one said there was going to be a pop quiz today. All right, good morning, everybody. You can see Allison wearing gloves. It's a little cool outside. Temperatures into the mid to upper 30s where she's at. Up into Deer Park, 32, 42 into Spangle, Spirit Lake at 28. So depending on where you are, it depends on maybe the layer that you're choosing for that extra layer, because we'll be down to shirts and 68 degrees. It's going to be, again, tying a record set back in 1947 and previous years. 41 for the overnight lows, so still fairly mild tomorrow morning. We are going to continue to see a pretty fair weather not only today but into tomorrow. It will change, though. It's what's going on in New England. They've got all this cold weather coming out of Canada, and the snow. We can't snicker too much because we're going to start to see what is up there now slide over the top of us, and that's going to bring in its own wintry mix potential for Sunday and Monday for us. So that high pressure continues to exit, allowing this colder weather to come in and wetter weather to get caught up in the jet right over the top of us. That's going to produce rain showers to start. Certainly, we're going to be well above average all week long. So we're going to see the rain in the lower elevations going to slowly make its way through. We're going to see snow into the mountains, which is great news for that last kick before ski season is done, which is about 3 weeks from now. And we'll see the potential for valley light snow Sunday morning and Monday morning. So we look at what we can expect. It looks like Friday, Saturday, certainly the wettest days, but the potential is there for Sunday and Monday. Our highs are going to be in the upper 60s today. Going to be very nice. 61 tomorrow, breezy, 57 on Thursday. So mid-50s Thursday, Friday, mid-40s Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the first weekend of spring. Feeling more like what we had several weeks ago with winter. So light snow potential Sunday morning and Monday morning. Otherwise wet.
I feel like Natalie ordered up a weekend like we had last weekend. This weekend, did you not get that order?
No, no.
Did that not go through?
It's going to be delivered. It's just delayed.
Okay, well.
Yeah, sorry.
Snail mail. It's now 6:50. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with us here on Good Morning Northwest on your Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
Hey, lady, when is the baby coming?
Very, very soon.
Dad, what about yours?
You're gonna... Yeah, okay, well...
Hi.
Just try believing all this power in your frequency. All these doubts may have you shaking, but what's learned was never needless. Just breathe.
Born in Roma fragrances and the new Born in Roma green extravaganza, Valentino.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy. We work hard, we deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Lazy Boy anniversary sale. Save 25% on everything. Lazy Boy, long live the lazy.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion hydrates for a full 48 hours. Because a lot can happen in 48 hours. Dermatologist recommended Cetaphil. We do skin. You do you.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Kylie and I know there's a lot of great choices for new and pre-owned cars in North Idaho.
And we want Parker Subaru to be your first choice. Not only do we have a great selection of Subarus, we have an award-winning service center, now open 7 days a week.
Because we are committed to keeping you satisfied long after the purchase.
Visit us online at parkersubaru.com or stop by and visit us at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event now through April 1st at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
PB and J?
PB before we go.
P before we go.
P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday with the Morning Sprint.
Sydney Charles is breaking down the latest meeting between President Biden and Israel's Prime Minister.
Allison Martinez live at West Valley High School showing us the special surprise for a very special staff member.
And Mark has your forecast and another warm and sunny day ahead.
But first, an Airway Heights mother and her boyfriend accused of child abuse will be arraigned today. She and her boyfriend, an active duty member at Fairchild Air Force Base, were arrested earlier this month on child abuse charges against a 7-year-old boy. The investigation began in January when a Sunset Elementary School counselor noticed bruises on the child's face and saw him taking milk and food out of a garbage can at school. That child was taken to Sacred Heart, where medical staff noted bruising on his neck and a 12-pound weight loss since before the school's winter break. 4 News Now is not naming the suspects because doing so could identify a victim of child abuse.
Former Idaho State Police Trooper Daniel Howard is back in the Kootenai County Jail and could learn his fate today. He's on trial for the 2021 killing of his wife. Police arrested Howard Friday for violating his bond near the Spokane airport. Howard says he wasn't trying to run and that he was helping drop off a rental car used by a defense witness in the trial. The police stopped them once they dropped off that car. The man told officers they had a gun in the car and it belonged to Howard. Howard will now stay in jail without bond until the verdict. The jury should begin deliberations today. We'll let you know as soon as it reaches a verdict.
We are waking up to very mild weather in our first alert weather. It is 43 into Spokane. It's 36 into Coeur d'Alene. Again, Deer Park, you're cold. You're sitting at 32 degrees right now. We are going to warm up. Temperatures into the mid to upper 60s. 68 would tie a record for us. Low 70s from Ritzville to Moses Lake. Plenty of sunshine today. And again, that high of 68 is expected.
Details on the war in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has agreed to send officials to the White House to discuss a prospective Rafah operation. The agreement follows a meeting with Biden and Netanyahu just yesterday, their first discussion in more than a month. The president warning Netanyahu that any military operation in Rafah, where 1.5 million people are seeking shelter, would be a mistake. A full breakdown of the meeting between Biden and Netanyahu is coming up next on Good Morning America.
The prescription drug Ozempic is used to help people with diabetes, but many people have been using it for weight loss as well. A former college basketball star recently opened a clinic that offers the generic version of the drug at a lower cost. Tammy Tibbles is the third leading scorer in Gonzaga women's basketball history. Despite her history of athleticism, she says she's always struggled with her weight and tells us Ozempic worked wonders for her weight loss journey. That's why she opened Spokane Wellness Group. We have a link with more information about the clinic under this story on KXLY.com.
The Department of Commerce is giving $30 million to early learning centers throughout the state. $1.6 million in those grants is headed to centers in Spokane County, opening more than 500 new child care spots countywide. At Glow Early Learning Center in Spokane, the grant will fund 4 brand new classrooms. About 60% of the children at Glow are children of students at Lewin High School, a public school helping meet the needs of teen parents. Now, one Lumen senior says without the program, she probably wouldn't be graduating. To see the full list of child care centers benefiting from the Commerce Department funds, find this story at KXLY.com.
Idaho lawmakers are expected to vote this week on a bill that would ban the use of any public funds, including Medicaid, to pay for gender-affirming care. Right now, the legislation needs to clear the Republican Senate before going to Governor Brad Little's desk.
Here at West Valley High School, students and staff surprised their very own Miss Shantae Payne with 2 very special awards. The first was the Regional High School Advisor of the Year, and the second was the West Valley School District's Above and Beyond Award. Both go to Miss Payne for going the extra mile to support her students and uplift them on a daily basis. For more on this story, you can go to our website, KXLY.com.
Gas prices are higher now than they've been all year, creeping closer to $4 a gallon. According to AAA, the national average price for a regular gas is up to $3.47 a gallon. It's the first time since December that prices have been up on a year-to-year basis. Spokane County's average is at $3.96 today, almost 50 cents a gallon higher than just a month ago. Kootenai County have also seen those rising gas prices, rising to $3.43 a gallon.
And up next on GMA, Donald Trump says he's unable to secure a bond to cover the nearly $500 million he owes in his civil fraud case. We'll be back.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
BTO is back. Bachman Turner Overdrive, featuring Randy Bachman, performing the greatest hits from BTO and the original The Guess Who. July 24th at BECU Live at Northern Quest. BTO Live. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at northernquest.com. Don't miss the return of BTO in concert, produced by Live Nation.
At first, I use Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And with all the varieties, organic, reduced sodium, and now the culinary collection, it's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
All right, we're going to take a moment to give Mother Nature her due. Beautiful sunrise. Gorgeous day today. A few high thin clouds there. It's going to be very nice. Now, we're going to have a high today of 68 degrees, much above average. 50 is a normal high for this time of year. It's going to be great. However, we do see things cooling and turning to more spring-like, if not winter-like. This is the final day of winter, by the way. Spring full on in tonight, 8:06, Wednesday 61, and we're into the mid-40s with rain coming in. So enjoy the next couple of days. It's going to get wet towards the end of the week.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us here on KXLY.
And it is not done. We're here throughout GMA. It starts right now.